I live. Hey guys, Dice Rolling here. Yes, I am back. I am so sorry for such a long wait on any videos at all. But as I mentioned in a previous vlog that I did for you guys, I was sick. Actually, I was dying. Maybe not that extreme. Basically what happened is I went to the opening ceremony of the Denver Comic-Con. This is the first time I went to a con and it was overwhelming. But it was fun. It was fun. I liked it. I went to the opening ceremony, as I said, and then I went to the first day of the con, and that very night I got sick. No, literally, I threw up. I blame this ham sandwich that I had. Lesson number 1. When going to the Denver Comic-Con, don't eat the ham sandwich. It's a life lesson for you. You're welcome. I missed the other 2 days of the con, but honestly, there was one thing that I managed to do the first day of the con that made everything worth it. And I do mean everything. Even the IBS flare-up. I met a Hobbit. More specifically, I met Sean Astin. And by now, I should hope that you know I am a giant Tolkienite geek. So, meeting Samwise Gamgee himself was... I even got a picture with him, which I will show you right now. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Even when meeting a Hobbit, I'm still shorter than him. And I'm actually very pleased about meeting him as well, even if it was just for a short amount of time. The reason why I am bonusly pleased, it's a word now, is because he was very much the humble and nice person that I thought he would be from the interviews that I saw of him. And since I was dressed up as Mork, he immediately recognized that and thought it was a clever idea since we are in Colorado. And I made a special point to let him know that I loved the character Samwise Gamgee. And with the most sincerity I've ever heard in anyone's voice, he said, "Oh, thank you." Believe me, it sounded much better from him than it did from me just now. The whole process was kind of like a conveyor belt, you know, get people in, take picture, leave. Get another person in, take picture, leave. But like I said, even for that short amount of time, I was very happy with being able to actually meet him. And just between you and me, he's a sturdy guy. Of course, it did take quite a lot of willpower not to nerdgasm all over the place. Been very unprofessional of me. It's not good. I believe he was the most popular celebrity there, since there were 6 different lines of people waiting to get just a picture with him. It made all the welts and bruises worth it. Hang that picture up on the wall with gold frame or something. Presented spotlight on it. That would be nice. I will introduce myself now as, "Hi, my name is Dice Rolling. I met Sean Astin. You want to see the picture? Come on. Come here. You can take a picture with the picture. Come on." Of course, I don't mean to brag that much. But aside from that, let me tell you a little bit about the con itself. The opening ceremony really wasn't all that impressive per se, but you know, it was kind of like people getting ready for the big shebang, so to speak. I did also hear a very interesting band called Proton Man, something like that. Sorry. If for some reason one of you guys are watching this or you're a fan of them, I'm sorry. That was also my very first experience with what concerts are like. They're very loud and to the point where you feel like you're gonna physically be thrown back, even though I was sitting in the back. But still very interesting, very cool, and they were fun. I liked them. And since I wore my Markiplier shirt to the opening ceremony night, there was a couple of girls who recognized this and literally waited outside the restroom for me to get out to tell me that they loved Markiplier and that they loved my shirt because of that. On the first day of the con, that was interesting. I know we're still pretty new as far as the Denver Comic-Con goes, but there were a lot of people there. I think they said that they broke the 100,000 milestone of how many people came, and I was the only Mork there, which wasn't a bad thing. There were quite a lot of people who kept going up to me and saying, "Hey, can I take a picture of you?" Sure. Lots of people shouting, "Mork! Nanu nanu!" So that was fun. I think I actually entertained a lot of kind of older people with that. And speaking of, if you don't know what exactly I'm talking about as far as Mork or Mork and Mindy goes, What are you doing with your life? What the fuck, dude? No, go watch yourself. Some Mork and Mindy. You love it. Really. Now let's talk about the stuff I got. I refuse to use the word swag. Let's look at the shit I got, okay? I got one of these little... one of these little bad boys. They're fuzzy little fuckers and I love it. I've always seen these things around. They're llamas, alpacas, something to do with anime, I think. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm offending so many people with just one video. I'm sorry. But they are quite soft, as I thought they would be, and I managed to find a station in the Artist's Valley where they were selling these. They were selling, you know, really little ones, these medium ones, and then the really big ones. And since they are so expensive, I got a medium one. Nice little lilac colors. It's really nice. It's really cute. I love it. His name shall be Samson. Samson the Sailor. Yes, I thought that was clever, thank you. And since the con was sponsored by Geek Fuel, I decided that I would get one of their subscription boxes. They're kind of like Loot Crate, but I actually think that they have more in the way of stuff that they put in their box. And given that the box that I got, they couldn't even fit all of their stuff into, that's a plus. More stuff for me. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing one of the shirts that they have there. I don't know if you could see that. See that? Yeah, kind of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dressed up as the Avengers, I believe. And I never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so hey, whatever, free shirt, I don't care. And what I mean by they couldn't fit everything into the box, I mean this. It's a bank. And it's a Space Invaders bank. Totally knew that. And it makes noise when you put a coin in there. That's not gonna be annoying at all, I'm sure. Got one of these cool little mugs that's kind of in reference to some of the Avengers and whatnot. The lockers for each of the Avengers and whatnot. Loki's locker says Princess. Bruce Banner's locker says Basket Case, and it's all fucked up, you know, because that's funny. Tony Stark's locker says Brain. Captain America's locker says Athlete, and you can see the shield in there, and it's distending the locker. See that? Yeah, it's clever. And you have Peter Parker's locker with webs on it and a camera. And he is apparently labeled as criminal. And that's from the Break Stuff Club. No, it's not. It's what they call these people, the Break Stuff Club. Never mind, I'm gonna stop now. I also got a Scribble Knot. This is a little green dude here. I don't know if he's supposed to be like the Green Lantern or not. I'm kind of thinking maybe not. I don't know, kind of cool little thing that I should put in my little collection of cool little things. This was not part of the box, but it's kind of cool. It's one of the Plant vs. Zombie pens. I don't know if they're like limited edition or not, but hey, I got one. I don't play the game, but I got one. And another pen that I got here is, of course, a Star Trek Live Long and the Prosper pen, which is cool. I'm not a Trekkie, but it's cool. And one of my favorite things about this box, candy sticks. Ever heard of these little suckers? I love them. They may just be little sticks of sugar, but I love them. Got two of those. I ate one already. There's some Star Wars jelly beans. You have your necessary sort of promo thing, downloadable game code for Kingdom Wars battles, and sticker. This was not in the box, but it was at the station where they had the DeLorean. Maybe not the DeLorean, but they had a DeLorean that this couple had spent a lot of time and money on, and it was for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's, and I thought it was really cool. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to take a picture with it because I thought I would do that in the second day of the con, and yeah, I got sick the night of the first day, so sucks to be me. But it was very cool. I still got to see it awesome. It glows. It looks exactly like the real thing. They even have a hoverboard kind of stuck to the side to make it look like you're actually hovering beside the car. But I got this pin. This is the flux capacitor pin, and if you screw the back on just a little bit there, it lights up. Isn't that cool? Isn't that nice? Had to have it. Gotta love it. Part of my pin collection now. And because I went to the opening ceremony, they were giving out some pretty cool artist prints, limited edition prints, like, you know, Wonder Woman there. And you got some Batman stuff there. Very cool. Did not actually get to meet the artists. I don't know if they were there or not. It was all kind of confusing to me. Still cool, but confusing. And of course, as in all cons, there were loads of really, really awesome cosplayers, besides myself. There was a pretty legit Professor X cosplay. Very cool, and I don't know if this guy was with him or not, but there was also a very much legit Iron Man cosplay, as I was hoping there would be. I don't know if this guy was wearing actual metal or not, but it certainly looked like he was. And I managed to get a picture with him. But it's blurry. And that's not my fault because my mom took the picture and I apparently need to teach her how to take pictures. But hey, if you're kind of bored and you want to see what the Denver Comic-Con was like, all you really have to do to see pictures or even videos is type in Denver Comic-Con 2015. Hell, you may even find a picture of me. I don't know, I'm still looking. And something else that's more of a side note, if you will, there were some furries there, and I have nothing against furries. Nothing against furries. I think it's kind of cool, actually. There's a lot of creativity that goes into fursuits like that. And I have to say that this may sound pretty weird, but hey, it takes a lot of willpower for me to not go up to one of them and ask, hey, could I have a hug? You seem really soft. Could I have a hug? I certainly hope that's not offensive. All in all, I thought it was a really cool experience for me, since, like I said, first con, always fun, almost. And before I end this video, I just wanted to say again, thank you guys so very much for being patient with me and not thinking that I dropped off the face of the earth or died, even though there were a couple of days where it felt like I was. And a special thanks to some of the new subscribers because we have recently reached 50 subscribers, and that's pretty damn cool to me. So once again, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video where I tell you a little bit about my con exploits and whatnot. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. Maybe you've had similar experiences with cons, maybe you've met some really cool people. Tell me about it in the comments down below. If you want to see more videos kind of like this, and maybe with a little more creativity, subscribe to my channel and join this group that we are forming together. And I will see you guys later. Okay, counting stars in my pants by One Republic. Find it in iTunes now! How many stars are even in my pants here? There might be a few stars that I would like to have in my pants, if you know what I mean.